This is a brief, simple tutorial on the setup process for Eniture Technologies LTL Freight Quotes family of apps, followed by a demonstration of LTL Freight Quotes being presented on the Shopify checkout page. This video is not a replacement for the user's guide. You should use the user's guide while installing and setting up the app on your store. Over the next few minutes, I'll illustrate the minimum steps required to allow LTL Freight Quotes to display during checkout. I assume you already know how to install the app from the Shopify App Store, so I'll begin by enabling the app in the Shopify Shipping Zone. Use the Shopify Admin menu to navigate to Settings and Shipping and Delivery. Edit the General profile or any profile that you want to add the app to. Scroll down to the Shipping Zones and click the Add Rate button. Select the option to use carrier or app to calculate rates. From the drop-down list, select the app that you want to install. For the purposes of this demo, we're going to use the ABF LTL Freight Quotes app. Make sure all of the checkboxes are enabled, and then click Done. Save the settings, and then exit back to the main Shopify admin area. Next, click on Apps and select the app from the list of installed apps. The Plans page is where you'll select the subscription that aligns with your needs. Most Shopify merchants are on the standard plan because it contains a feature that allows for the automatic detection of the address type. This is particularly important when identifying residential addresses. Select the plan of interest. Next, click on the Connection Settings tab. This page is where you'll enter the API credentials required to connect to your account. Obtaining the API credentials differs from LTL provider to LTL provider. Consult the user's guide for instructions specific to the app that you're installing. Once you have the credentials, enter them on this page and then click Save Settings. Click the Test Connection button. Afterward, you should see an alert at the bottom of the screen telling you that the test was successful. If you don't, you need to resolve this before continuing. Next, click on the Warehouses tab. This is where you identify your shipment origins. You can identify warehouses, dropship locations, or use Shopify's Locations feature. For the purposes of today's tutorial, we're going to add a warehouse. Enter a nickname for the warehouse. Identify a zip code, city, state, and zip for the shipment origin. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click Save. Now click on the Quote Settings tab. The Quote Settings page houses the settings that will govern how the app behaves. There are a lot of options here. For the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to select the setting to offer liftgate delivery as an option. You'll want to return to this page later to consider the different options that are available and decide which ones best suit your needs. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Save Settings. Now it's time to enter the product shipping parameters for one of our products. Click on Products from the Shopify Admin menu and select a product from the product catalog. In the top right-hand corner, click on the More Actions button and click on the entry for the app that you installed. What you see on this page will differ depending upon what apps from Eniture Technology you have installed. At a minimum, you'll have an option for quote as an LTL shipment. Enable that option. Enter a weight and identify a freight class from the drop-down. If you don't know the freight class of the item, select 50. You can always come back and correct it later. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Save and Return. Now we're ready to confirm that LTL Freight Quotes will appear on the checkout page. Click the View button at the top of the page. Add the item into the cart and then view the cart. Continue on to the checkout page. Once you provide a ship-to address, the shipping methods will refresh, and you'll see the LTL freight quotes that were returned by the app you installed. In this case, we have an option for standard freight from ABF, and also an option that includes liftgate delivery. Now you're ready to return to the Shopify admin area to complete the setup process. This concludes the tutorial on the setup process for Eniture Technologies LTL Freight Quotes family of products, and a brief demonstration of the app returning LTL Freight Quotes on the Shopify checkout page.